to day 24. Let's get started.
Welcome to Wednesday. Good job making it. Hey yogis, welcome to Wednesday. Good job making it through the Monday and Tuesday classes. I know these are not easy, they're quite challenging. So you made it to Wednesday, and today we'll switch gears and go into a more restorative practice. We approach this more with a yin mindset and restorative, so that means we're holding poses a lot longer, but the poses are mostly on the ground and they're usually very relaxing. We're trying to relax into those and not necessarily go deeper or use any strength. So this is completely no strength today, all relaxing. What you will need is a couple of props if you have them available. It's good to grab a blanket, maybe a pillow or two. If you have yoga blocks, grab them too, or just grab a couple of books, have them nearby. What you will also need is a massage ball. We have these massage balls here. They are made out of rubber or something. You can use whatever you have at home. A tennis ball is perfect, or a cross ball is great. This might be a little bit too hard though. If you have a ball like this or something in this shape, that works. And after this practice, we will continue with a breathing exercise, the same as on Monday, Nadi Shodhana, alternating nostril breathing, where we breathe through one nostril at a time, nice and slow, to prepare for a meditation. I hope you're ready to practice. We are super excited to share this with you today, to slow down. Let's do this. Let's begin in a seated position today. You can sit cross-legged like I do here, or also in hero's pose, sitting on the heels like Bree's doing today. Sit nice and tall, relax your shoulders down away from the ears. Close your eyes. Take a couple deep breaths in and out through the nose, nice and slow. Allow yourself to arrive and let all the things behind that happened today or that you have planned for today. And know that for the next 45 minutes or so, it's only time to focus on yourself. All that matters is your practice, your breath, your body, and for you to feel good, slow down, and relax a little more. Start to feel how the air is coming in through the nose, how the lungs expand, the belly moves forward, the chest lifts, and how the air is leaving your body again. Nice and slow breaths in and out through the nose. And for the remainder of this practice today, we want to keep that breath nice and slow, controlled. You can do that Ujjayi breath, that breath that sounds like you're fogging up the mirror on the inhale and the exhale, the one that we practiced on Monday and Tuesday. But today it's also okay to just let that breath flow nice and slow. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Bring your hands to the heart, the palms touch. Take a moment to set an intention for your practice today. Whatever that may be, it could be something physical, something that you want to do with the body. It could also be something internal. You could also dedicate your practice to someone or something if that feels right. Make this practice your own. Find your own reason why you step on the mat. Slowly blink your eyes open. Come into a tabletop. Come into all fours. Bring the shoulders above the wrists, the hips above the knees. Untuck the toes. Keep the arms straight. On your inhale, arch your back, look forward. Exhale, round your back. Press into your palms. Tuck the chin to the chest, round your back. Inhale, arch your back, look forward. For cow pose, exhale, round your back. Cat pose. A couple more just like this. If you want to add something to it, Move the hips around in circles or any other movement that comes up. We do about 2 or 3 more. Feel free to do that. Last one. Let's meet back in center. Come onto your toes, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Keep the knees bent for now. Press into your palms, move the chest towards the thighs. Use your fingertips to grip into the mat. Externally rotate the arms. Move your chest towards the thighs to open the shoulders and the back. Hide your heels behind the ankles if you want, while keeping the length in your back and openness in your shoulders. Start to straighten your legs a bit more, or pen one heel down and the other. Move nice and slow, no big movements here. Just keep it nice and slow, just like the breath. Connect more to that stillness within. And with your next inhale, lift your right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Come high into your left toes. Exhale, right knee to the right armpit. For pigeon pose, cross the right shin over the mat. Lower the hips down. Move the left leg back. Use a block underneath the right hip if you want to. Come onto your fingertips. Keep the right knee bent, especially if you have a sensitive right knee, or if you feel it in the right knee, as well as keeping the right foot flexed so that you give the right knee some extra protection here. Feel free to stay here on your fingertips or on your hands, or walk forward for sleeping pigeon. We're here for a few minutes, so make sure you're comfortable. Especially the right knee should feel good, should feel safe. No pain here of any kind. You can also relax on blocks if you want to, with the forearms, for example, or books or pillows if you have that. Focus on that breath in and out of the nose. Send your breath more into the part of your body where you feel that. And try to really relax into it. Notice what's coming up within, and then make that choice if you follow that thought or if you let go of it. Treat yourself with love and kindness again. Come back to the breath. Get ready to slowly release. Plant the hands down. Take your time to come out of the pose, nice and slow. Especially if you're holding the poses longer, take extra time. Sit over onto the right hip. Bring the left leg forward and around outside the right thigh. Lean to your right. Extend the right leg forward. Keep the right foot flexed. Try to stack the left knee over the right. We're coming into half cow face. If you want to do full cow face, and if you're comfortable doing that, of course, go ahead. For that one, both legs are bent. I'm doing half cow face with one leg straight, one leg bent. Breeze doing full cow face. Walk the hands forward. Really, whatever option you're taking, we can lean forward a bit. Perhaps tuck the chin to the chest, and do your best to just relax into it. We're not looking for depth here, we're more looking for the sensation in the body, and then we're trying to relax into it, breathe into it. This practice is more about letting go than controlling anything. That's why it's so important to be comfortable and use the bolsters you have around you, or blocks or blankets or whatever you have, to get as comfortable as you can. I encourage you to close your eyes. There's not much to see anyways. We're doing the same as you. We're just hanging out here in the pose, breathing. And I hope you have some nice music going, some music that you like with this practice. We also have a ton of music in our Spotify account. If you need any music for your yoga practice, there's a lot of playlists that you can check out. It's all for free. Let's do about 3 more breaths here. Slowly release. Take your time. Plant the hands down. Push yourself back up. Bring the sole of your left foot inside the right thigh. Place your left hand behind you on the ground. And lift your hips up. Reach your right arm up and over your head. Breathe into the right side body. Move the hips forward. Engage your glutes. Release the hips down to the ground. Extend both legs forward. Readjust on your mat if you need to. Bring the feet together. And now if you have a bolster or a big pillow, feel free to put that on your legs. We are coming into a seated forward fold. So you reach the hands forward, and you might want to just put the chest on a bolster or on the pillow, whatever you have, or a blanket. If you feel comfortable without it, you can of course just reach for the feet or bring the hands to the ground. And I encourage you to actually bend your knees and then grab the feet and slowly scoot the hips back if you want to take a variation without the bolsters. And you scoot the hips back until you feel a stretch or a sensation in the back side of your legs. And that's where you stay. Make sure you can stay there for a little bit, maybe a minute or two. Again, it's not about going deep. It's feeling the body, feeling good, letting go. Close your eyes. Let the back round a little bit, so we're not just only stretching the lower body, but also the upper body. As I mentioned in the Monday video, we are lengthening the entire fascia line that's actually connected tissue that's running through the body from the heels all the way up your legs, your calves, the back side of your legs, your lower back, your upper back, all the way up to your head and to the forehead even. We're lengthening the entire thing. Take nice and slow deep breaths into your upper back. Really feel how the lungs are moving and stretching the back a little bit, nice and gently. take about 3 more breaths here. Take your time to release, come out of the pose. Slowly, slowly push yourself back up. Remove that bolster for now, put it just next to you. And then bring the feet together, the soles of the feet together. We're coming into butterfly pose. So you open the knees up wide to the sides. So it's more gentle if you have the feet more forward. And if you want to go deeper into this, you bring the feet closer to your hips. Feel free to put a bolster this direction onto your feet, and you can then lay forward. You can also use 2 bolsters if you want and make this really nice and gentle, and just relax here like this. Just play around with it. The bolsters and props are here for you to use, and especially in a practice like this, we want to take advantage of them. And relax forward. You can grab the feet or the toes. You can either grab them just the toes as they are, or you can also flex the feet and then grab the toes like this. So whatever feels better for you here. Most importantly is that you can relax, round your back a little bit. Same reason as before, you want to also lengthen the upper body and that connective tissue line. See how it feels when you tuck the chin to the chest, close your eyes and relax into this. Keep that breath nice and soft, and again, notice what's coming up. And all kinds of sensation can happen in the body. You could get, for example, really hot, or start to sweat. You could also start to feel cold, especially in the practice where we let go and focus on letting go. All kinds of things can come up or can be released. So it's important to focus on that breath. That's your guide through this practice. It's always there.
Okay.
Focus on it.
Okay.
快点别死，5分钟吃饭。
Okay.
Let's do 3 more breaths here. And release, push yourself back up.
You said
Nice
3
and slow.
breaths.
Cross your ankles, over the knees. We're coming onto the forearms, onto the belly. For Sphinx pose, take your time to get there, especially after so much forward folding. It feels like your body is really stiff or feels really old. So just move nice and slow. Untuck the toes, come onto the forearms. The elbows are below the shoulders. Keep the toes untucked. If this is uncomfortable for the lower back, bring the feet, the legs wider apart. And look straight ahead. Keep the glutes engaged. Although it's a pose or restorative practice, we want to relax into it. We still want to keep the glutes engaged. But try to keep everything as relaxed as possible, everything else in the body, besides the glutes. Close your eyes. We're also not here for too long, maybe 5 breaths total. But of course, feel free to pause the video and stay longer if you wish. Really feel how the belly is moving forward and back with every inhale and exhale. Last deep breath in. And exhale, release the chest down. Rest your forehead on your forearms. Just relax here for moments. Slightly or slowly, gently rock the hips side to side. And relax on the belly. Stop rocking the hips. And feel the breath move. Feel how the breath is moving the belly forward into the mat, and how that actually lifts your body up a little bit. Focus on that sensation. It's really a good exercise to practice belly breathing and sending the breath more through the belly than the chest. Just a few minutes every day really helps to develop that belly breathing. And release. Let's meet in Balasana, Child's Pose. Send the hips back towards the heels. You can either bring the knees together or bring the knees wide apart. Make sure the big toes are touching, the feet are close together. And relax the forehead down to the ground. You can also put a bolster underneath your chest on top of your thighs, and then just relax there, or do it lengthwise. Relax your chest down on that bolster. Just 2 more breaths here, and we will then find our way to downward facing dog. And remove that bolster. If you had one, reach the arms forward, plant the hands down, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Take a deep breath in, lift your left leg up and back, 3-legged dog, high onto your right toes. Exhale, left knee to the
We'll resume in a second.